part where you talk about how you put your hands on your eyes and try to protect you, and your guide came through and said you have to be aware that not every energy, every spirit will come with good intentions, right? So, we spoke about this before several times. There are different levels of, like there are good and bad people, right? If we can call them bad, because when you start understanding things, they stop being good or bad, they just are, right? Sorry, everybody is fulfilling their part in creation. So there's not really bad or good, it's just our perception of it, right? But the same way that you might not like certain people because you think that, oh, that guy is a murderer, or that guy or that woman did something that I didn't like and hurt me, so it happens the same thing on the other level, on the other side, right? So I can't generalize, I can't say that everybody will have an experience like that. Up until now, every medium I spoke with, they all had at least one experience where it wasn't good, okay? Now, one thing you have to remember is that where you put your attention in, where you focus your attention, it's what you're going to create. So, if you are working or focusing on lower energies, that is what you're going to attract. Your guides might be there to protect you, but you have free will. So if you keep focusing on the negative, that's what you're going to get. Okay? So before any sort of work with spirit, you have to be in a place of mind where you are as much as in control as possible. You, if you're going through a phase where you have loads of negative thoughts, I'd say don't even go there. Keep yourself protected, keep yourself closed, don't work with spirit, right? Because you're going to be attracting what you don't want.
You're going to attract the bad guys.
Exactly. When you work on yourself, when you take the time to clear your energy field every day, or when you don't feel quite right, you cleanse yourself, and this can be just, we spoke about this before, you can just imagine that there's a golden light or white light showering you, and it takes everything that's not yours, it takes it away. You can do this in the actual shower and think that the shower is like divine light, and it's all about the intention. Sorry. But yeah, I think I need a drink. But it's all to do with what you focus your energy and your attention on. So you have to be really careful how you move along these lines, okay? But there's another thing. I had experiences where I was doing everything right, and I was very high, on a very high vibration most of the time, and I still had lower energies coming in. Now, they might be curious, they might just want attention, they might just want to upset you. But first, they have no power over you. So that's why I always say stay in your power, because they cannot hurt you unless you believe they can, right? So you just stay in your power, and you just say, I want nothing to do with you, leave. They might not go straight away, and you might feel fear, you might feel all those horrible emotions, but stay in your power, and you just say, you know what, it cannot hurt me, so I'm going to be okay. Okay, and the thing is that when you function from a higher level of consciousness, so you keep yourself in a high vibration, imagine that you have more light, yeah? The darkness comes in, it's not going to like being in your light, because your light will reflect the darkness back to them. It's going to say, oh my God, I have loads of darkness, right? So the longer they stay around you, the worse they're going to feel. So they will come and they will go.
Right.
But if you focus, or if you become very fearful, you're lowering your vibration, so they can linger and stay around you. So it's always stay in your power and say, you have no power over me, just leave. You can ask your guides to come and help you, but you always have free will. So if you choose to linger there, your guides cannot do anything about it.
I must admit, in this instance, I didn't even get there. It just felt so wrong
Yeah.
that I just stepped away from it, effectively. You know, it's just a case of, I don't want this. I walked
Which
away.
is okay, but what did your guides say? They say you ran away from it. So when
Yes.
you're running away from it, it's because you're coming from a place of fear. I didn't like it. Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
Exactly. So it's fear-based. Fear-based is a lower vibration. Fear is like the lowest of the lowest, right?
Yes.
So what your guides are trying to explain to you is it's the same thing when we deal with emotions. We're going through a bad period of I don't know, in our lives, we have all these negative emotions. We should not run away from them. They're there to show us something.
Yeah.
So even if a bad spirit comes in, they are there to show us something. There's always a reason behind it. You don't have to like it, you don't have to condone it, but you process it, you let it happen. You don't run away from it, you stay in your power and say, that's okay, you cannot hurt me.
Mm.
What am I to learn from this?
That's it.
You don't engage with the entity. I'm not saying engage with the entity,
Yeah.
but you ask your guides, you ask your higher self, what am I to learn from this? So I want nothing to do with you. I understand you're here, but it doesn't really matter because you have no power over me. So
Yeah.
do what you please.
I must admit, I didn't even get to that point of thinking of anything. I just felt it was wrong. I wanted out,
Yeah.
and so I did. Next time, stop and have a look.
Hopefully it won't happen again.
Mm.
But sometimes when we're dealing with these things, and if it's something that you need to learn,
Yeah.
it will come again for you to learn. Just always have, because my experience, I used to be so frightened and I used to run away.
Yeah.
Exactly like you did, until I said I'm not going to run away anymore.
Yeah.
And my first instinct was, oh, I don't want to be here. And then I had this thought, you know what, I'm in my power, they cannot hurt me. And it was like a dissolution of fear. And all of a sudden I just felt this, like a growth of, sorry, positive energy. I just felt so good that it didn't really matter what was around me, because my energy was so good, they could not interfere.
Yeah.
But it took me a long time to have the guts to do that.
It's having confidence, I think, as well. You know, knowing that this is okay.
And it's not just that, it's also understanding that you're not a person,
Mm.
right? When you start peeling the layers back, you understand that you're not a person, then you're just part of everything.
Yeah,
You cannot be hurt,
absolutely.
right? So fear has no place anymore, because there's no logical reason for fear.
So the fear is getting at that real me rather than where I was heading.
Exactly.
Well,
You happy with that?
oh yeah. Oh yeah.